Hello all. Thank you so much for joining me to discuss leadership conflict in the Picador Township Police Department. I appreciate your time. Recently, I conducted research and wrote a formal report on this leadership conflict within the department. I have several findings and recommendations that I would like to discuss with you today. Some of these findings include supervisors from outside agencies, no templates or standards existing in each division, and the lack of communication throughout the department as a whole. Over one-third of supervisors hired are from outside the agency. This may not seem like a lot to most people, but it is a lot to each officer when there are only 35 total employees. These supervisors are not knowledgeable of policies and procedures currently existing within the department. It takes several months for them to get acquainted with them. Therefore, their subordinates have to take over their responsibilities as well as their own. This creates a liability for the department and officers. There are also no templates or standards existing in each division. This creates a delay in daily tasks, backing up an already heavy workload for each officer and the department. There's also a lack of work ethic and accountability existing for officers because there is nothing to hold them to. Templates and standards will help create rules and regulations for the department. There's also a lack of communication formally and informally, whether it is through presentations, memos, or emails. There's also unknown standards and expectations, which aid in accountability. Through this presentation, I hope that we can resolve this conflict in a professional manner without much delay. We can control variables such as promotion of internal employees, creating templates and standards for each division, and also creating effective communication throughout the department as a whole. Some of my recommendations include promoting officers internally. We have several qualified and trainable officers, many of them with over 15 years experience. This creates a trust within the other officers to know that their supervisors that they already know are being promoted. We can also restructure and decrease department divisions, less leadership and more subordinates. Jobs are not at risk because not every officer with rank needs a direct subordinate. We can also create standards and templates. Standards to hold officers accountable and increase their work ethic, and creating templates for report-based writing so that there's uniformity from officer to officer. This will ultimately help in leadership conflict. By creating better communication throughout the department, we can do this through formal presentations of information by having quarterly staff meetings. We can also informally send email notifications to let officers know the progress of accreditation that we are currently implementing. This is a big process for each officer, which will change the department's face. Thank you so much for your time and consideration. I appreciate you meeting with me today. I am here afterwards to discuss more the leadership conflict that is going on in the department and to answer any questions that you may have. Thank you so much.